I was a 29-year-old girl living my life and trying to make a difference as a nurse. Working at a hospital was both exciting and challenging. One day, there was a patient named Edward who came with a broken leg. From the moment I met him, something about him felt really off. His intense gaze made my skin crawl. Usually, you can get some pretty weird patients, but this one was really different. The vibes were all off with him, and it made me super uncomfortable. He stayed in the hospital for a few days because we needed to perform some extra surgeries on him. As time went on, he was becoming really weird. He would constantly ask me questions I was not okay with, and he was even being extremely inappropriate to me, which he got yelled at for by other nursing staff. About a month after his release, I never saw him again, and I was happy. He was the weirdest patient in my life. One day, as I was preparing medication at the nursing station, I heard a whisper from the right side of me. "You have such beautiful eyes, Emily. I can see so much in them." I froze and looked, and guess who it was? Edward. I was shocked. I looked at him and asked him how he had become a nurse so fast. "I just finished nursing school," he said, "and I'm just so happy to be placed here." Crazy, right? He laughed. From that moment on, Edward seemed to be following me everywhere. He would show up unexpectedly in the corridors or outside the hospital, always watching me while I would do simple tasks. He somehow got hold of my number and then he started sending me text messages filled with disturbingly intimate details about my personal life. I was terrified because I don't know how he would know all of this information. But soon, I heard one of the co-workers telling him everything about me, so I tried to brush it off. One evening, as I left the hospital, after a long shift, I noticed a dark figure standing across the street and my heart skipped a beat. When I realized it was Edward, he was just standing there watching me, and he didn't move. I tried not to make eye contact and I quickly ran towards my car. After this happened, text messages from him became more frequent and more disturbing. He started following me everywhere. At this point, it really started to freak me out. One day, I finally got the chance to let loose and have some fun with my friends. We went to a local hangout spot, laughing and enjoying each other's company. It was a much needed break from the stress of work. After some time, my phone buzzed with a notification. I looked at it and my heart sank. It was a message from my home security system showing activity at my house. My friends noticed the change in my expression and asked me what was wrong. "It's Edward, guys. My security camera caught him walking around my house in the middle of the night." My friends were now also super freaked out. "Emily, this is serious. We should call the cops." We immediately left and went to Lisa's place. We then called the cops. Edward was trying to break in. He tried everything, lifting the window to climbing on my roof to trying to break the door. My friends stayed by my side, providing comfort and support. The cops arrested Edward almost immediately when they got to my house. Weeks after this happened, they started an investigation. They came to find out that he wasn't even a real doctor. I could barely sleep after knowing everything. I had a stalker for a month and I had zero idea. And all the information he got was from my medical records. Still, to this day, I think about it from time to time, but I haven't heard a single thing about him or his name since.